I have another wrap up for you. This is like the third one this month already. But I've read a lot more graphic novels, and I really need to return most of them to the library because I've got way too many out right now. So I'm just gonna get into it because I was gonna do this after I had 10, but there's like a lot more than 10 now. So, first one is Real Friends by Shannon Hale and Lee Ewan Pham. It's this one. And here's the art. And she's basically talking about when she was like kindergarten through like 5th grade or something, all the different friends she had and like
Layla.
The issues she had and everything. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think it would be really good for like my 11-year-old to read or something. That age would be really good for this, I think, but I really enjoyed it too. So I read that one.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if they put like pronunciation guides in kids' books, especially for all names, even the ones that look like they would be easy to pronounce, you know, because it would really help people growing up to learn how to pronounce stuff like that, so we don't put our feet in our mouths.
Then I read The Wicked and the Divine, Volume 1, The Faust Act. This series is about, it's a mythology series, but it's like modernized. There's 10, I think, 10 or 12 different gods, but they return and they like become these different teenagers, and they only live for 2 years, and then they die, and then it happens again in 90 years. So it's this like rotation thing. And then it's happening now, and there's stuff going on, and they're killing, and it's not going like normal and smooth. It's like having problems. So that's what this one is about. Here's the art. I have heard about this one. I thought I would like it, but I wasn't totally sure, and I ended up really liking it. It's one of those that I've got to get into it more to see what all happens, but so far I really enjoyed it. This one is Are You My Mother, a comic drama by Alison Bechdel. Let's see, here's the art. And this is supposed to be a memoir about her mom, but I got really bored with this one because it seems to be more about her and less, actually not even so much about her, but about psychotherapy and therapy in general, or psychoanalysis and therapy in general, rather. And it doesn't really seem to be very much about her or her mom. It seems to be more like her and her mom are side notes to that rather than the other way around. So I wasn't really into this one. Okay, and then these two go together. These I actually borrowed from Alex. We do have our bookshelves completed, but these are his, so I say I borrowed them. This is Britannia Volume 1 by Peter Milligan, and this is Volume 2, which is We Who Are About to Die. These are amazing, and you need to read them. So this one is, of course, a continuation of this one. Okay, well, here's art.
See if you can bring up Nero.
Think Sherlock Holmes in Roman times, and it's just so good.
And they took special care to make Nero look like the spoiled brat he is. Was, whenever. And he really does resemble his statue, what with the neck beard going on and the pouch under his neck, the paunch or whatever it is.
So yeah, think Roman Sherlock Holmes with mythology. It's just freaking amazing. It's a great storyline. I loved both of these. Alex has had these for a while, and I finally read this one. And I loved it so much that I dug into this one and went through it really quickly. And there's another one supposed to be coming out at some point this year.
It is very, very gory. There's a really cool monster in the first one, too.
The second one, if it's something you're looking for, also has a really strong female character who's actually a gladiator.
Gladiatrix.
Mm-hmm. So that's really neat. These are both great. Highly, highly recommend those.
Actually, I learned that from Total War II Rome.
I love you.
Rome 2 Total. Whichever. The second one.
Let's see. I read Ms. Marvel Volume 4, Last Days. If you've been watching my wrap-ups, you know like what these are about and stuff. But in this one, she meets Captain Marvel, and I mean, it's volume 4, so I don't really want to, like, I know I do spoilers, but I don't really want to tell you what all's going on if you haven't seen the other ones. There's also, in this volume, there's a crossover with her and Spider-Man, so that's kind of cool. The art, let's see. This is the normal art. Give me just a second. This is the normal art, and then this is the art for the Spider-Man crossover. So that's that one. Go ahead. Okay, so the next one I read...
Sorry, I had to maintenance the baby.
...was Mouse Volume 1, A Survivor's Tale by Art Spiegelman. This is actually one Alex recommended to me for Nonfiction November last year. And I finally got around to reading it. Here's the art. It's all black and white. And this is about the author's talking to his dad about what happened during the Holocaust and everything. And they were in Poland. And it's basically his story. It doesn't just show his dad's story. It shows his dad's story and like him talking to his dad and that sort of thing. What's really unique about this one is it shows all the Jewish characters as mice. It shows all of the German characters as cats, and all of the neutral, like Polish characters as pigs. So when they're pretending to be Polish, they'll have like a pig mask, or if they're pretending to be German, they'll have like a cat mask. It's really cute. I like it, but it's also really real, and like, I mean, it's about the Holocaust, so be aware of what you're reading. But it's really good.
It's very unsettling because there are moments where it's like, oh yeah, that's cute and that's fun, and then it just gets very dark very quick.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'll get both at the same time. It's stunningly well done. Wait until you get further on in.
Yeah, there's 2 volumes, and I've got the second volume somewhere over there. Then I read Scooby Apocalypse Volume 1 by Keith Giffen. I'm a big Scooby-Doo nerd. Here's your art. I'm a big Scooby-Doo nerd, so I was curious about this one. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not. I actually did a short little review on Goodreads because I had opinions. It's basically exactly what it sounds like. I like how they had science behind why Scooby can talk and everything. I liked how Shaggy and Scooby met. I didn't like how everybody was... and they didn't really know each other. And they were meeting each other at the beginning of the book. Because in most incarnations of Scooby-Doo, they've known each other since high school, at least. So that was kind of annoying. It was kind of cool to see Fred being the one hanging all over Daphne and not anything happening rather than the other way around like it normally is.
Not being a total airhead dunce like he was throughout every cartoon.
Not everyone. You haven't seen all of them.
All the old ones I have.
Them, but...
I've seen all the old ones. So.
Yeah, there was a newer one where he was smarter.
Mm-hmm. Why did they make Shaggy into a hipster, though? That's my big question.
I don't know, but it's pretty good. It's not like the best incarnation, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. So...
she's the Scooby fan, so she would have a better opinion than me.
So yeah, if you're into Scooby-Doo, I wouldn't say don't read it. I would say, you know, have an open mind and keep it at arm's length, but read it. It's good. I read Legend of Korra Turf Wars Part 2. The Avatar and Korra stuff, it's not really my thing, but I am enjoying the Korra ones because of her relationship with Asami. The rest of it it's good, but it's nothing major for me. Here's the art for this. you're dealing with that. This is the Avatar: The Last Airbender graphic novel. This is the Rift Part 1. Again, these aren't really my thing, but I am enjoying it for the story. I'm just not really into the... It wasn't really a show I watched as a kid or anything, so...
I was too old for it to interest me.
And if you're wondering why I'm reading them, I got in this graphic novel case, so I just picked a whole bunch of stuff off of, like, all the Goodreads award nominees for, like, since they started doing it, and that's why I have this massive pile of graphic novels on my bed.
I mean, I've got a ton of recommendations for you if you're going down this route, but I'm just waiting for you to ask.
Oh, let me get through some of the stuff I've checked out first.
Yeah, you trust Goodreads more than your own husband. I see how it is.
I know Goodreads will give me a larger variety than one person's opinions. Besides, I am reading some of your stuff. Anyway, excusing my language again, I read Bitch Planet Volume 2.
Could be a Planet of Dogs.
Here's the art. This is a very, this is really good. This is all there is out right now. But I wasn't sure about this one when I got into it. But it's a dystopian society where they basically made everything completely patriarchal again. And you can't be to anything. And it's kind of ridiculous. But it's really interesting to read. Watch my last, I think it was the last wrap-up video, to see what I thought about the first one, but this was really good again, and I'm looking forward to there being more. I'm enjoying the series a lot more than I thought I would. I've got Saga Volume 6. You guys have heard me talk about the last 5 volumes of this, so I'm not really gonna... Really? Please tell me that didn't show up.
No, I don't think so. She immediately opened it to a page with nudity. And there's a page with a seal dressed up like Paddington Bear.
His name is Goose.
He is really cute.
Awesome.
He is really cute.
Yeah, as Alex said, there is like adult stuff in here, so if you're not 18, don't read this series. But it's really, really good.
There's an archer dude too.
Yeah, that's Prince Robot the Fourth.
Prince Robot the Fourth.
This is volume 6. Don't even ask.
Okay.
Anyway, I love this one too, and I'm looking forward to 7 getting here. If I don't already have it in my pile, I have so many graphic novels over there. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, Y the Last Man, volume 9. I had to switch to the smaller volumes because they didn't have any more of the big ones. This one is called Motherland. This is the second to the last in the series. It's still really good. I'm still really enjoying it, but I'm wondering how they're going to wrap up everything. So, not sure. Yeah, I want to see how they're going to wrap everything up, but anyway, second to the last volume. Looking forward to the next one. Okay. So, yeah, this one is also a very grown-up one, so if you're not, just quit watching the video at this point. This is Sex Criminals Volume 1, One Weird Trick by Matt Fraction. This is about this girl who, whenever she has sex, she freezes time, and she finds a guy that does the same thing, which is kind of cool. And then they decide to rob banks, which is like, But the reason they're robbing banks is so she can save her library that's getting foreclosed on, which that is probably my favorite part of the whole thing, and the only reason I'm, like, still reading it. I got this one because it was on the Goodreads list, but that's, like, why I'm still reading it, because it's, basically about saving a library, and I like that. It's got other stuff, too, but that's the part I like. Did I already show the art?
No.
This is the art. Again, this is very adult. So.
You started talking about the book before you introduced it, and I think that's why you got mixed up, because I brought you back to where you needed to be.
And this, of course, has to be amazing. It's Serenity, Those Left Behind by Joss Whedon, Volume 1, which is off of Firefly. So, of course, it's amazing. Which, if you know Firefly, read this. It's really, really good. 2 more. I've got The Vision, Little Better Than a Beast. This is volume 2. It's by Tom King. This is the end of this one. I like these, but they weren't really my thing, so it was good to see where this went, but it's kind of sad. So, I'm sorry, I don't really have much more to say about this. And then the last one I've read so far is from the DC Universe Rebirth Wonder Woman series. And this is Volume 2, Year 1. So this is starting back. In this series, she's not sure what parts of her memory are real and lies and whatever. She's trying to figure out what's going on. That's what happened in the first book. This one is just starting over about when she left and everything. So basically the beginning of her story. So I really like this. It was really good. I know some of the backstory of Wonder Woman, but it's cool to like see it in the comics and everything. So I'm really enjoying this. I have another series of Wonder Woman out as well. So it's going to get confusing here in a little bit, but this I'm really enjoying. That's it for now. There will be more. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to talk about any of these in the comments, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.